All right, here we go. Monday morning, getting started off the week with a Satisfactory stream. I want to see if I can adjust my camera settings real quick. And that is NVIDIA broadcast. That's what I'm looking for. I don't know how often I have to do this. Get those glasses off. My head looks a little normal. A little more normal anyway. Camera preview. We'll do that. All right, and camera properties. That's what we're looking for right there. All right, let's get the brightness down just a little bit. Bring the contrast up. Where did I find it was last time? It was the saturation, maybe? Yeah, give me a little more color there. Cool. Turn that dry. Nope, hold on. Look at this. I washed out again. That's not good. Take the contrast down, take the brightness down. Gamma up a little, maybe. Keep that saturation. All right, that looks a little better, I think. Let's gamma down just a second there. Is that good? Contrast up a little bit. And brightness up a little bit. Okay, I think we're good. All right. I think we'll go with that for the camera. Sorry about that. Just trying to get things going. Hey, good morning, man. How you doing? Hope you had a good weekend. There we go. Was out of town this weekend, so I wasn't able to do a Saturday stream, but we're going to jump into the factory this morning to see what's going on there. I've been setting the platform out up top, making it a bit bigger in my spare time, and I was just visiting my power factory I built a while back, a couple weeks ago. Things were not quite running up to par here. Okay, cool. Hope you're having a good trip, man. Our daughter had a competition last weekend over at Duke University, so I had to run over there to check it out. See, this one's not getting fuel to it. I found a problem on the supply line over there, but yeah, always good to be home. Yeah, I wasn't getting enough heavy oil residue, and I found a problem with one of these, not like the pipes wasn't hooking up good. And now it looks like that part's done. That's staying mostly full. This one's just running it. Okay. Still a little lag behind on that one. It looks like it will fill back up, though. Yeah, it'll fill back up. This one's normal, so it's staying full. And that one. I've crunched the numbers, and everything should be balanced as far as like each of these things. So there's just enough of these to process the oil residue, and then there's just enough of these to process the fuel that comes out of it, and then there's just the right amount of fuel burners out there for the turbo fuel being produced. So this is one thing I don't like. I think it's better sometimes to overproduce or underuse what you're producing. So it could be that I could cut off the last row of those. Maybe not. Maybe the first one here. If I were to shut this one off and then maybe one on the last row, I think we keep it constant. So I'm going to do that. Because I have the fuel coming into here kind of more of a manifold. arrangement. So let's go cut the very last one over here off. Yeah, I don't know if anything major's been going on in town lately. I don't know if you've missed anything. I should probably catch the news. Just the usual stuff. And I wasn't at church yesterday, but my son said it was pretty good. All right. Well, I think that hopefully shutting two of these off will which one did I shut off? Oh, that's a refinery. I need to keep going this one. Yeah, that's full of turbo fuel. That means it won't be using it up, so these others should be able to top themselves off. Let's watch this for a little bit, see if it fills up. Anyway, that's at least stabilize it a little bit. So what I was wanting to do, and you can see I've extended this platform out quite a bit. I need to both start gathering resources and sending up there from other places, but I also need to make progress on what we're producing. So, oh yeah, that's still coming out pretty steady. And that, same, okay. Our coal and sulfur supply is going good here. I believe we're limited by sulfur at the moment. So, and like that's the whole thing's set up based on how much sulfur I have coming in here. But that doesn't seem to be running out, so that's important. Like if I look at this now, it's just down just that little bit. So like this is going to go, it's going to fill the train up, and it'll sit here and wait until there's room to actually unload. So it's doing fine. Clean this up because I wasn't sure what I was going to do. I think for now we have enough. We got to put a pillar right through that, don't we? It'll be okay. Have enough power with this setup because it's I mean it's definitely greatly increased the power production I had before. So pillar's going to go right through here. I think that should be fine. We'll get the right menu here. We can pick a number 4 to go on the end. Put this here. Yeah, up to there. I believe if I do this, no. This is why I was putting one down further out. And how do I don't know. Okay, I think I can do this. Let me get some momentum. There we go. Good. All right. And then corner. This is yeah, that's over the void. I can't really build that leg down, can I? Boop. Spot here. That okay, good. Now get back over here. Get some momentum. All right. This is a minor thing. We're going to do much of the building like this today, but I need to clean that up. It's going to bother me every time I come over here if I don't clean it up now. Turn that, bring it down to the end. I wonder how far down in that void I can go with the port, or if I need to try to do it a different way. Turn it this way, get that around there. Right there, good. And then we can bring 2. That's what we're doing. 2. Actually get it to show up on there. Right there. Good. Oh, wrong zoop. Zoop it down. Nope, nope. This needs to have that, and then... Oh, shoot. Okay, because this isn't the bottom level. That's right. That is going through there. All right. Because we need to have another level through here. It may not have enough room for all the stuff we need to do with it. Hold up. Hold up. We can't. All right. Our problem with... I just realized our problem with doing more rocket fuel is we don't have any more sulfur and coal. This was the max limit of what we have here in this area. So unless we ship in some more sulfur and coal, which given the rate this is being used up, shouldn't be a problem if we have enough somewhere else to bring in over here. Excuse me. But if we ship in more sulfur and coal, we should be able to get another set of these up and running. I could just go, that wouldn't be worth it. Just the base level without that. Let me see what my recipe options are. Good grief. I gotta clean this up. This is nasty. Things I've just left behind, forgotten to get rid of. That, technically all that needs to go away. Make sure I don't catch anything extra here. And that. There we go. This power needs to be over here instead. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to... Oh, gosh, I need to be standing somewhere. We're going to put a number 4 underneath that. Good. And then we're going... Oh, swimming. We're going to go inside of that with a power connector. Let's see. It's going to be 2. Put it right there. Okay, and then if we bring this line on down. Oh, wrong vertical swoop. Let's do it again. Zoop this way. Thank you. Okay, great. Now we can go underneath that and bring power all the way down there and connect to that. Awesome. Okay, this won't be too hard. And then we can get rid of the stuff on the outside. So I'm going to put another one right about here. And it's okay. It's all right. That's up top. It's all hidden anyway. Now that connects power up there, but it does not connect to that. So we need to bring power out from under here to that. I think we can do that. Yeah. All right, to connect that and that. All right. Now everything. Yeah. So this connector and that connector. Yeah, we can get rid of these now. Okay. I just like to make sure we have everything ready. We do our replacements like this. Yeah, because that's all connected there. That's good. Good, good, good. Now let's get rid of that one. What's going on down here? We got that. Okay. Okay. All right. Let's clean that up. What can I do with this? It might just be the way it needs to be. Yeah. I put walls through there though. I guess they would, well, it wouldn't look bad at all, would it? There we go. Yeah. That's not bad. Because those look like the wall holes anyway. Okay. Let's see. That. Get rid of this. Let's clean up here a little bit. Sometimes cleanup's very important. Can't leave things looking messy. All right. That. I need to bring that back over here. All right. Let's see here. We're gonna go. Nope. Do that. We're going to put. Number 7. Okay. Oh yeah, I know what's wrong. Let me get my music going. Box. There. Go there. See what we want to listen to today. Menu. Open menu. There we go. Change tape. Songs of Conquest. Is that a game? It's a new tape I got. We'll go with this one. I don't think I've listened to it before. Okay. Anyway, what was I doing? 7. Put that right there. Put 8 right here. Okay. Now we can put a wall hole right. H down right there. Yep. Okay. I just need to paint that now. So let's go ahead and get our paint out. Custom swatch changed to black. Darn it. Let's do this. Copy. I don't know what I used that color for, but we're going to save it on one of these. There we go. Okay. I can paint that black. Oh dear. Okay. That didn't place in the right spot. I think I've got this foundation up too high. Get rid of those. All right. Foundation number 7. Come up right there. There we go. And then number 8. Quick list. Come on. There we go. Okay, now we can get rid of that. Looks much better. Much better. Okay. Now the idea was we could come in here and build another level of those refineries. The question is there a way to make oil? Let's see here. And turbo fuel. Okay, I think I have an alternate recipe now. Usually I can change that whole thing. Turbo fuel is fuel plus compacted coal We can also get it from a blender directly by putting the sulfur and petrol coke. Okay, petroleum coke's a little different. What is this one? Compacted coal. Straight with that. I really have to get my maths out or just look it up and see which is going to be the best way to do it, because this would skip a few steps. So this would take the blenders out of the equation completely. Petroleum coke is a little, you'd actually have to process some of your oil to get the petroleum coke. So that's yeah, I don't know. And then like this is what we're doing now. We're having to make this fuel, which we're getting from, let's see, we are using the diluted fuel. So 5 gives us 10. Go back. 5 gives us 10. I went the wrong direction. I need to see about, oh wait, no, down here. 5 gives us 10. Let's get turbo fuel pulled up. And then 6 gives us 5. 5 gives us 10 of these. 6 of these gives us 5 of those. It's still, I mean, we would be cutting down how much buildings we use by going straight into this. But this is getting doubled with the diluted recipe. This is faster. Hold on. I'm trying to find the balance point in there. Turbo heavy fuel. See if I can write this stuff down so I can try to figure the math out. Let's get that one. Get a little sticky note up here. All right, so if 5H, we'll call it heavy, equals 10 F for fuel. All right, and then on that same line, 10 fuel is equal to this recipe we're using here. 10 fuel would give us, oh my gosh, how do I math that? Hold on. 6 divided by 5 equals 1.2. Takes 1.2 of these to make one of those. All right. So then 10 of them would be, I did that wrong. Okay, 5 divided by 6 equals, what, 8.3 times 10. I did that wrong. Hold on. 5 divided by 6 equals 0.83 times 10. I know it's easy math. 10 of those equals 8.8 and a third, basically. All right, so that's if we go that direction. I'll leave that over there. If we went this other way, and that's also with for compacted coal. Okay, so compacted coal doesn't change. I mean, I guess it kind of does. Okay, so 5 gives us 4. I mean, the way we're going already gives us twice as much fuel, so this wouldn't be, I mean, all in, this wouldn't be a better recipe right now, I don't think. Other than cutting down the blenders, we wouldn't have to use the blenders anymore. We'll go straight to this. Because the blenders are what are diluting this. If we didn't have to do that, we wouldn't have those. But I mean, all in, I think it's still the best route to get the most turbo fuel right now, because we're getting we're putting 5 of these in and getting 8.3 of these, so it's definitely much better recipe. All right. Anyway, sorry. Sometimes we got to stop and do the math, figure out things. That's just part of the game. That is, in fact, part of the gameplay. All right. We could always set up some basic ones just to get things going. My only problem is we're already past this. We've got all that set up, but we're technically already past that. Power levels are good at the moment. Let me just hop over here and see. I believe our former setup had like 8 gigawatts, somewhere around there, and this is at 55. So even with those two, we just shut down. So let's go ahead and it's a clean list. There we go. Let's get back over here and start working on things. That is something we're not. Let's see, where is my launcher? Launcher. I need to get launched. No. Should I put one down here? May as well. Transport, hypertube, launcher. We've already got the power here, so let's go that direction. Okay. And then pull our power from this to that. Whee! I don't know if we'll make it up there, but we make it up here. Oh, hey there. Okay, there you go. All right, and once that's refilled, we can make it up to this platform. I think. Goodness gracious. I'm not gonna make that, am I? Shoot. All right, we're gonna try this again from over there, I think. Let's try to get up to that platform. All right. One thing's for sure. I need more elevators out in here. I don't even know if an elevator will make it all the way down that one. Let's see. Make it. And there we go. Good. Whew. Let's get all the way up top here. All right. And we're good. Yep. There we go. Just make it right there. Keep it steady. We've got some stuff over there and we need to tap into. Whoop. But for now, let's start working our way around the map. We need transport. Way out in the middle of nowhere now. Bigger I make the platform, the longer it takes to get around it. That's a given. I don't know why the speed on this thing fluctuates so much. You can kind of see how it jitters through there a little bit. You can lunge forward and then it drops back. And watch the speedometer, the analog one, how it just kind of goes back and forth. I don't know what that's about. No clue. get all the way over here. I think if we can just go to this launcher, then we can fly off the rest of the way. Boom, boom, boom. Here it is. There we go. All right, now let's get into this one. It'll take us where we need to go. A lot quicker. We've got this train station that we have not been putting products in, so it's getting there, but it's not quite ready to go. That was a lower supply level one. It's not for the main depot. Here we go. Here we go. All right. And there we go. Making it. Good. All right. So this is producing frames. What else is in here? Is there any other product in here? Yeah, here we go. Frames and steel pipe. Steel pipe. That's the leftovers from the frames too, isn't it? Yeah, I think it is. Or not. No, no, no. That's just a split for that. Okay. There's two products we can send up there, or are we trying to combine that? Let's see. The pipe. And let's see, that's made, or used to make, steel pipe. And that makes rotors, stators, steel pipe, and these two make heavy frames. Which we can make. Rotors. I was doing rotors over there, wasn't I? Is this the recipe we went for that? Let's see. Let's get over here and just check them out. All right, yeah, because screws are going to be hard to produce. If we did this one, that's more than that one for sure. Is that a product we need to be making a lot of? Wow. And we do need to make these as well, so. Let's see what we've got as far as current production. We have any heavy frames? I feel like we had some heavy frames going up there. Train station. Heavy frames right there. That is coming from like over here. Well, how do we get that to stay highlighted? Yeah, right there. So we got heavy frames being made with motors and modular frames, which are the lower level. We already have these. I feel like heavy frames are still going to be good to use, though. Let's get that back up. The frames. Because we can make those these modular control unit, or adaptive control units. And these fused ones, that's going to take the aluminum casings. We don't have that here, but the nitrogen gas, which we have down below the depot. Huh. We have however, already topped that one off. We can change that. This was just making copper ingots, which we can borrow. Yeah, just copper ingots. Okay, and then we have limestone back there. Okay, yeah, let's just bring the copper in. We're doing copper ingots. Have we maximized these yet? I don't think we have. Let's see here. What am I looking at? Mark II miner. Mark II miner at 300, so that'll double up to 600 with a Mark III. This will double up to 600, so we can get 1200 off of this, which still, for now, we're going to use the dual belt system. But then these are, see, we're just processing 75 per minute on each of those. So if this was up at 600, this plant by itself would do one belt. One belt, right? Because 75, 150, that's 300. Same thing on the other side. So we'd have double this factory here, which we can easily do. We can just make another level and bring a second conveyor up here. Let's work on getting what we need for that. So let's see, that's going to be trying to find small things I can easily do. 2 of those. We need supercomputers, radio control units, and portable miners. Question is, let's go ahead and edit to-do list. Let's take that off of here. Okay, let's go work on those. And we'll knock some others out as we go. For now, we're gonna do this. So portable miners. We seem to run out of these as we're upgrading. Where was it? It should be up top. I'm in the wrong workplace. There we go. We need something to be putting these iron rods into the depot as well. We haven't been doing that. Excuse me. Haven't been doing that at all, so we're running a little low. We'll get there. That's probably more than enough. I just want to keep going. We have plenty of them stored up. Okay, now we need to go back to the other workbench. There we go. And let's get supercomputers. Supercomputers. No, I missed it. Where's it at? Right there. And we need 10 of these. We don't have any AI limiters. Okay, that's right. Forget that was our hold up for this. That was up here. How many of those do we need? I'll just make a bunch. I probably need to get some crystals going too. We probably could have had those running in the background, but they can still run in the background while we're working on upgrading this factory. And then what we'll do is we'll just leave one level running to the train, and the other level is going to come over to these factories and help us get the products we need there. See if that's enough. Supercomputer. Yeah, we make 14 now. Plastic. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's just we've got some in our inventory. That's why. Okay. Computers are good. Just these AI limiters. This is definitely something I need to automate. I just I don't think I have AI limiter automated yet. I don't, obviously, or I wouldn't be making them manually. So I need to get that going, and that could be Caterium and plastic, or copper and Caterium, or quick wire and plastic, or plastic, or those things showing up on my screen right now. The plastic version uses more quick wire, but is making more per minute. So, I'm tired today. I'm traveling this weekend, so I'm out of it. But I wanted to get a stream in this morning because I missed the streaming Saturday due to being out of town. So. I wasn't 100% sure if the hotel's Wi-Fi would have been up for a stream, or I probably could have worked one out. Maybe a shorter one, but... Okay, there we go. That's 14 of them. That should be enough to get these 2 units upgraded. So if we select it, hit E, now it's a Mark III. And he's also a Mark III. Congrats on being a Mark III. Okay, now that means I need to come in here, add crystals back in. Go ahead and throw that in there. Overclock that. Hurry and get over here. Do the same thing. That and overclock. Okay, 600 per minute. We should be good. These are Mark V belts. Yeah. Okay. Now what we need to do is cut one of these off. One of these off right here. That's good. We're gonna have to go ahead and change this around. Okay. That is going to come this way, and we're going to have to freeze that and back it up till it lines up. There we go. H. Right. Perfect. Okay, yeah. I got it. And then this one we're going to send up. We're going to duplicate this up top, which means I have to rip out this current ceiling and, well, all this. Shoot. That's right. Make sure I didn't select any machinery. Okay, yeah, just that one ceiling bit there. Okay. And I'm just going to do these one at a time because I'm afraid it's going to click through and select something else if I'm not careful. Like that, right? We don't want to get rid of our train station accidentally. It's a little more involved. Put that back in. Let's just pop these out of here. I like the open look. When it comes to doing this, though, it makes it a little more difficult. All right, so this... This isn't too hard. We can do this. We're gonna put, let's see, put this across here. There, and there, and there. Good. I see where the problem's gonna be now. Power connectors are too high. Well, we'll put them all back in. Oh no! Okay, we're gonna H that, slide it over into place. And that this way as well. Right there. Yeah, now that lines up. Okay. Wrong button. There's the one I want. Okay, so we need conveyors. Pain in the butt. That's what that is. Oh, okay, good. It did duplicate it. All right, we're going to throw this in there because I know it can take it. We throw this in there. Sweet. Okay, there's that. Now we just need to get our... We need to rip these power connectors out, first of all. Carefully. I didn't even know I'd selected that building. That machine, I guess. I don't know. Nine. North and south. That's north and south, isn't it? Is the line there? There it is. Good. Now we're going to come back down here. We're going to grab power from below because we still haven't finished this up. That's fine. Jump up here and... this end? Where's the... It's over here. Okay. I'm going to go do the same thing I did before with the middle. Then we're going to connect these like so. We're going to put it right in the middle of these two. Then in the middle, look straight up. Place that. In the middle. Straight up. Place that. Connect that. Stand in the middle. Look straight up. Place it. And that goes to that. That goes to that. That. That goes to that. That goes to that. And that goes to that. And then that goes to that. That goes to that. Everything should be powered now. Yeah. They're just full, so they're not going to run. 1 second. Email. I heard an email come in. Oh, lots of emails. Goodness. Spam, spam, spam. Nope. Okay. Junk. Lots of junk. Okay. Junk mail is, I guess, how people do business. Is it a great way to do business? Probably not. Okay, I have a corner bit already prefabbed here in structure, corner 1 floor. Just gonna put that right there. Same thing over here. Is that right? Yeah, right there. Good. And okay, yes. Now this. So this was dual smelter. What lines am I using? Center on that. I can at least do that, then I can figure out where. It looks like 1, 2, 3, maybe. The center line is. Huh. We'll see. All right. So dual smelter on the center. got a blueprint for that. Factory. Dual smelter, center in. And we're coming from this side, so let's go ahead and H that. Let's freeze it. Middle is not on that line. Over 1. Okay, let's go ahead and do that. Not quite that far over. Okay, this would be right about 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Does that look right? That's right on the edge of that plate. Yep, it looks good. Inputs there. Awesome. Put the dookie, come on. All right, we're gonna H, we're gonna shift that over. We're also gonna shift it over this way. Holy crap. Man. Why not? Something ain't right. Something ain't right. Forget it. I can do that. I can do that. Hold that. Okay. They are actually lined up. So you go over 1, 2, 3, 4. Right there. Yeah, I'm gonna trust that line a little better. H is lined up now. We just want to get them as close as possible. We can do that. Okay, yeah, that's right. All right, let's go ahead and get all these things connected up now with conveyors. Let's go there. These are already connected in there. That's part of the blueprint. Same thing in the middle. Let's get that connected to that. That connected to that. That connected to that. And then we need to, well, let's go to the other side here. Let's get the other output hooked up. Okay. We'll go back downstairs and get conveyor hole directly above this. And then conveyor lift, number 9. And then like that. Yep. And conveyor lift right here. Yep. Good. That's going through. Awesome. Okay. Now, that's all of that. I thought I saw something going through there. You can't do that. You don't have power yet. Let's bring power up. Let's see here. That's going to be number 2. That connector. Whoop. Up to here. Then we need to finish off our ceiling here. So usually at the very top one, which I realize I just specifically used a what was that? Huh. Okay. Interesting. Let's go get this off of here. I guess the train just came and picked some up. Cool. Okay, never mind. Just checking something real quick. Number 6, here we go. And we're already going max on the output of these anyway, so shouldn't be a problem to just finish this figure the factory up. Okay, let's put our ceiling in, which is going to be frame foundations. Reframe foundation. There we go. All right. Number 2. Come down to the middle. Right there. Sure, why not? And then what? Okay. Here. Is that there? I'm not sure what. I think I borrowed some copper for one of the other factories over there. So I was wondering what it's pulling this copper for, because I know the main thing was the ammo factory. I'm not currently using ammo, so I don't know exactly what it's trying to build, what it's using that copper for. Alright, so this I need to come out here. We need to go ahead and set this for copper. We're going to give it all of these. You take all that. Cool. And we're going to overclock that. And we're going to hit the copy. And we're going to go do the same thing. Well, not the same thing. We're just going to come here. And we're going to paste it. And we're going to look at this one. And we're going to paste it. And then we're going to come here. And we're going to look at this one. And we're going to paste it. Makes life easier. Same thing over here. Boom. Boom. And one more. Sweet. All right, now that's outputting. It's like, what? It's not getting the copper in that it should. Why is that? I think these are still filling up. Yeah, that one's full. That one's getting there. What did I do wrong? It's just the ones on the end. These have to totally be full of copper ore before they'll stop taking it, and these won't have enough until those take it. All right, I'll let that ramp up. I'm going to come over here and get some power crystals going because we still haven't processed those. I've been a lot. I've been trying to get all of the power crystals and sloops and Mercer spheres collected. So let's go to that, and we're going to, oh shoot, okay. Let's get rid of this concrete. I have no spot for concrete. We're gonna go up here then. Can't go up there. There's already concrete up there. Shoot. There's this one. There we go. Let's see, what do we got room for? Anything there? No, okay, didn't think so. I probably could have put the concrete over here. Oh, there we go. What's that? Miners can go into this. Then with AI limiter, and those nuts, and those, and that's already full. Do I have steel pipe anywhere? I do, right there. I have frames. I do have frames. I can go in there. I don't have. Yeah, I'm gonna throw that in there, and we're gonna throw that in there for now as well. We're gonna put this up here, and we're just gonna dump that concrete into this one, right? Yeah, this one. We'll go collect that other stuff too, if there's room for it. There might not be room for all of it. We'll see. And then we're gonna change our sign. Not quite enough room. Sorry, we're gonna change this to concrete, right there. Yeah, it's fine. I like having some resources around the base so we don't have to go searching for them. Now let's get all of our power slugs out. Blues 43, yellow 20, purple 14. The blues will get done quick. There's a lot of them, but next one, right there. Put that in. All right, and then we're going to go ahead and line these up so they're ready. All right, MAM research. We should have a hard drive ready for us, and that is quartz purification or compacted steel ingot. According to our research, by research I mean Reddit, quartz purification is D tier. So that's not one we want to necessarily do. Compacted steel is also D. So we can rescan this or just hang on to it to make sure they don't pop up again. I think I watched Tango Tech when he plays, he'll just hang on to. But that's where a lot of these are still here because they don't have good options. Biocoal is like the worst, and I don't want that popping up again, and I don't really need molded steel pipe. So let's hang on to these, and let's go ahead and get into the hard drive going. So yeah, when they're that low, if they're both F tier, like D's pretty bad too. So we're just going to hang on to those alts so they don't pop up again when we scan something. All right, let's check and see how we're doing. 18 more. Let's grab those power crystals. And I'm going to grab all this too and throw it in our stash. Here we go. 12 more to go. How much of the remains do we have? Alien remains. We've got, good grief. Yeah, okay. Get hog. Spitter. Hatcher. Not so much of that. I'm going to try to put these in order. They come after the slugs. So these will fill up here first and go through if something's automatically filling it up, but it takes last first when it's sending stuff out. So you have to keep that in mind when you're working with these, so that you don't mess anything up. But like for this, I've got them in the order I want them in. Let's see here. Let's get my back up there. There we go. Cool. All right, that's all of those. So I don't have to scroll all the way down, but then like it does it for every single machine, every single one of these machines. So it's annoying when you get to the other, like get to doing something else. But I mean, I guess for what we're doing now, we can just go ahead and do that. We've got a handful of things we need to click through here, so we'll leave this one open and that one open. And that one doesn't matter, it's below it anyway. Okay, 12 more of those. Okay. There we go. Now, let's see here. Okay, we're full of power shards, so any excess needs to go over into this storage right here. I really needed that because I usually keep a good bit over there, and my numbers have been dwindling, especially after that power setup we made. I don't know why. I should just wait till the end. But let's check on our sync, see how many coupons we have sitting around. 29. We'll go ahead and print those off. Let's go ahead and throw those in there and check our total coupons. All right. 268. We've really bought most of the stuff that we want. I haven't got that factory cart because I'm not going to use it. It wouldn't hurt to do it, but these all have some pretty cool messages with them. They're not 100% necessary for things. Management, nothing new there. Organization. I'm trying to think if anything shows up here in tier 9. I think I've got everything. Even the things I don't want necessarily. All right, let's see. Set walls. Right there. Equipment, coffee cup. Don't really need it. It's just for aesthetics. It does nothing in game. And then there's more of that. Parts. I mean, this is just if you needed to buy something to, like, it's good to have, but I don't really need it right now either. That's it. I mean, other than this, getting all these trophies, we have all the, and this one, this is pretty cool. We have all the stuff we need right now. So not in a rush to spend these coupons. We're going to keep collecting them, see how many we can get. I've got some other, I've got a few things just kind of passively sending their excess into there, especially with the refineries. Okay, we're ready for the others. Let's see here. We want to go with purple ones now. 14, that's 140 power crystals we're going to get out of that, just for the record. Just do that. Leave 100 in here. All right. I like to keep those numbers high because you don't want to run out. Oh, okay, starting to pull the hog remains. That's good. These take a little longer to process. How's our hard drive doing? 4.5 minutes. For this, we're still looking for cooling systems. I got those being made, I think. Okay, let's see. Cooling systems. How many did it need? 200. Nah. Cooling systems. 100. 200. Great. Let's throw those in there. All right, and then Fuse modular frames. How many of those? 100 fused. I think I have 100. Yeah, we do. We managed to save up a little bit. And then 50 turbo motors. I don't know if I have any in there. I always forget to click here first. Turbo. I've got 2. I've got 2. What does turbo motors take to be made? Let's see. Turbo motors. We got. Edit to-do list. We're going to make 50 of those. That means we need 100 radio control units. And that. Okay. Well, technically 98. All right. Let's go ahead and see. All this pulled out, so it'll keep filling that up. 3, 4, 5. We do the same thing with the aluminum casings. Aluminum casings. So we need another 500 of those after we get this out. Okay. Now, this takes 3. Oh, okay. We're gonna need let's see. There's enough in there, but we need a lot of them. Let's see how many of those we need in order to do this. It says crystal oscillators 500. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna do a messy setup to get this going. Okay, let's just throw it this way. That's right. Go this way. We're gonna throw down a manufacturer. Oh, somewhere back. Let's just do it over here. That'll work. Q production manufacturer. All right, good. And then let's hop up here. We're gonna throw down. Let's see. We want to make. What's I making? This. I can make it with. This is fine. Three products. That's what I'm looking for. 3 products. So we need 3 of these. I mean, whatever. And then we're gonna hook belts up to places. There are all those in there, right? And what else is this taking? Crystal oscillators in one of these. And then the other thing is the computers. I mean, how many? I don't know. Let's just grab some computers. Just grab 50 for now. I can always grab more and put them in there. Now we just need to get power. Where am I going to get power at? No clue. All right. And then another one of these right back here somewhere. I don't mind these messy setups for like just temporarily making something we need, because I'd rather that just kind of run without any manual maintenance to it instead of sitting there I'm gonna do it myself. Okay, we need to get hog remains. And all these crystals are good. Go. Oh, good. We got a surplus again. And I think the hard drive was ready for us to look at now. Let's go ahead and see what we got there. So, automated miner. I mean, I guess it wouldn't hurt to automate that, but I think I would not have a storage. I would just make them automatically go into the depot. I mean, I don't think it's a really great recipe. Yeah, it's a C tier, so it's not great. It's not horrible. Electromagnetic connection rod. That is B, it looks like. So B, yeah, B's good. Let's get into the hard drive mode. We've got 2 left. Yeesh. Okay, here's the deal. For that, we need a hard drive for this and a hard drive for this. A rocket fuel, yeah, actual rocket fuel. So I need to make 10 containers. I need to get 100 containers of the rocket fuel package. Let's see, we have packaged turbo fuel. We've got 7. Let's see if we can make these. See, it does the same thing with this. I'm not even in the I'm not even in one of those, but it makes my menu here go small too. Oh, mass, no. Electronic standard parts, no. See it there. Like, it shouldn't do that. Containers, here we go. We need this. I can make 7. I need more aluminum ingots. Oh, golly. How much is it asking for that? 10. I need 3 more of those, and then 100 packaged turbo fuel. This one's almost done. We're going to switch over to spitters. Spitters? Wait. Yeah, that's spitters. Ah, well. Boom, ba-dum, boom, boom, boom. Go to our aluminum plant way over there. We'll grab some ingots out. That will be this. Thank you for the ingots. And then we are making turbo fuel somewhere, I believe. But to package it, like, we've got to have a packager set up and all that. We can't just manually package it. Okay, that was probably over toward the... No, these refiners are making gunpowder, aren't they? Gunpowder. Gunpowder takes heavy oil residue. Anybody making turbo fuel? Why don't we... Let's see, that's power. We could steal some oil off of this and make turbo fuel, and then a messy setup over here. And package it. Let's see. Yeah. Refinery. Oh, but we need the... Dang it. Packed coal and all that to do that. Sorry. I have anything to launch me that way? I do not. Okay, well, this is easy enough. Well, I mean, provided I actually launch good. I jumped in the middle of that thing. Not giving me quite the launch I was expecting. Just feather this, we'll get it. Okay, there we go. Now, if we come here, we're gonna run over. Oh gosh, I gotta make containers now. I think I have stuff to do that. There we go. I cleared that. Gotta go to the far end of the map. See how far this momentum will take us. If we can get us to there, we can launch the rest of the way. Okay, good. Whoop. Great. We'll just steal some of this turbo fuel here. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Hit for that mushroom right there. Good. Okay. No momentum. Okay, turbo fuel's coming out of these, so let's do a messy little setup on the far end. Oh, right here. Okay, yeah. We'll just throw down a packager right here. This won't take long. Packager. There. It will unpackage too, but it will package. That's the important part here. And then we need package turbo fuel. Turbo fuel's there. We need to get empty canisters. How many did we need? Let's pull our MAM researcher up and build it. Come on. There. So it says. All right. So we need 100 for that, and yeah, so 100 for that. This is going to be another deal. Let's go ahead and get 100. Hold on. Two canisters. So 100 canisters will be if we crafting bench down. Get 100 canisters real quick. All right, and that is under containers. This won't take long to build. Urgh. 100. Good for us. Get rid of that. We need to just grab power off of something. Much easier to do this. There we go. Why no run? Idle. Very slow. Very slow. Idle. Well, I think the problem is this goes down. It's going to fill the down up before it fills this up. So our other option is to put this down below. And that would prioritize it. Let's get this platform extended over under some of those. There we go. Right here. Go. And then we're going to put a packager here. We just have to figure out how to get power to it, but it's not a problem. Packager right there. E4 splitter junction, whatever you want to call it. It's going to go in there. Now this one's going to have priority because it is the lowest. All those in there. Yeah, there we go. Now we're talking. It would have taken forever to get enough of that. But this of course is going to take away from our system up top. But once we're done with it, it's not going to keep making more. Okay. Is that it filling the canisters? Is that how this works? I can, while we're waiting, make the rest of those with the crafting bench. There we go. Make the rest of the container right there. Those build quick too, so we can get them running. Okay, there we go. All right, get rid of that. So this is coming. 62, almost there. I mean, it's not going to keep running with, man, autosave boost. Because it won't have any more canisters. Just enough, and then we can get that research done. $100. Good. All right, and then we're gonna put our man back down. Let's see what else we need. So that's that. There's that. Let's do it. Rocket fuel, here we come.
Rocket fuel unlocked. Pioneers will be able to use rocket fuel in the fuel generator and any vehicle that uses fuel, including the jetpack, with appropriate results. Warning: mixing rocket fuel into coffee does not enhance its energizing effect.
Yeah, that wouldn't work. All right, now this one we have everything but the 200. Holy crap. 100 freaking power crystals. I never used ionized fuel, I don't believe. Maybe, but it's the next tier of fuels and it's a little more difficult. We've got to make rocket fuel first, which comes from no, how do we get that? Okay. Turbo fuel mixed with nitric acid gives us rocket fuel and compacted coal. Compacted coal we can turn back around to make turbo fuel with. So yeah, we're not going to start making that, but we have it unlocked anyway. So that's the next thing in the MAM we would need to unlock. What else do we have on this chain? There is turbo rifle ammo. We could get that unlocked with 50 more of the turbo fuel. So let's do that real quick. We need a crafting bench. Ah. To say 50 more. That doesn't take long at all to make. Good. All right, we're gonna throw those in there. This won't take long to package. And then we could finish up that line, or that particular one anyway. I will have to get out, let's see, I need to get 1,000 of those and 100 of those, which should aluminum casings. Let's get that. And what's the other thing? Ammo. Don't have any rifle ammo. All right, let's we're gonna head back. I know where I can get more ammo. I've got plenty of it. Just gotta go grab it. On the other end of the map. We can get there. I'll oh, 51. Oh, that's right. Okay. Let's get out from under here. Right about here wouldn't be bad at all. We'll put a launcher right here. What we're going to do is we're going to put like, oh, there's one there. It's not been doing great. Hypertube launcher. Let's go ahead and run it the right way. I'm going to put about 3 of these together. Nope. Start a little further back. Here's what we need to do. So we're going to select hypertube launcher. We're going to come back here. Make sure we're not shooting straight toward that. Let's get on this line, as a matter of fact. There. Good. F, we're going to take the end tube off of this. Nope. I'm going to select it again. Very carefully line this up. I look right? Yeah. We're going to again take the end off of it. And do another one. H. Good. Now we just need to grab power. Power. Pesky power. Okay. This should shoot us off all the way across there. So we've got to go get some ammo. Yeah, look at that. Excessively high. Go back. There we go. All right. I mean, we got the distance. That's the important part. Retro burn. Come on. There we go. All right, now let's find where the ammo is coming out at. And ammo. Here we go. So I'm going to grab that. We need 1,000 of these, right? I think it said, is it 1,000? I think it was. So we need more than these two have. So we're going to go over here and grab a few more. we can always throw those back in the depot. All right, let's go find an empty spot. We can lay this down here. Here we go. Set up a mayhem. Pull down to here, and we should have everything we need. There we go. Now,
Turbo rifle ammo unlocked. The pioneer ammo of choice when obstacles are numerous and time is short. Panic and imminent death often negatively affect human accuracy, so this ammo meets the human experience with fixed efficiency.
I don't really find turbo ammo to be worth it, but we got it unlocked. That's the important part. That's back in there. Oh, full. That's fine. That in there too, and this can just go to trash, and this we need it for something else. So, all right, now let's head back over to our home base. Yeah, there it is. We've got a launcher right here. I don't like that. Choo, 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 choo. All right, here we go. Let's see how our remains, our alien DNA's, or yeah, alien proteins coming. It's ready for hatchers now. Oh, okay. 43 of those. Come along great. We're going to get these out of here and put them over there. Storage. Is there room for it? Is there room for it? Okay, now let's go check the. Oh, hold on. Power crystals right there. Oh, I thought I had more. Oh, no worries. What's it need? All of the above. Computers. We need more computers. 1, 2. Are going to need more of those eventually. Let's see how many we have. Trying to make 100. There's 50. Oh, okay, cool. We just need more aluminum casings. $400 more too. Wait. That's fair to the next. Confused. That might have been for this. I don't really know. There's 50 of them. We're still making. How fast is this making them? 6.25 per minute. It'll take a while. We'll get those, and once we get that, yeah, I think that's. I do have radio control unit actually listed in here as a recipe. Turbo motors. Need 50 of those. Or this is where we're going to come in here and see turbo motors. 29 of them. So we're almost there. Oh, yeah, we'll get a lot more of this automated as we keep setting up plants all over the planet, little factories. So we got our copper output right here. This particular area doubled. We don't have that tied into anything, but that does give us more resource to increase production or go to the next level of production here. See how that goes. Man, these take a long time to build. Probably should just go ahead and set up another manufacturer. The turbo motors right over here. Okay. It's gonna need 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. With belts connecting to this. And to make the turbo motors, we need, let's see, set the recipe. $180. Okay, so let's get 180 of those. These 2 stacks should do. Right, and then we also need throw those in there. And then our last one was cooling system. We already threw those in, right? Yeah. All right, let's give it power. And give it crystals. I did that already. It's going to run faster. And we just need to give it an output. Messy again. Not as worried about it. It's just making the radio control unit, so that needs to go to another. In there. There we go. There we go. Okay, good. Okay, that can go in here then. Huh? There they are. Okay. Great. So that will give us our turbo motors that we need. There's 6, 11. All right. It's a messy setup for the moment, but when we're trying to just get something done real fast, like we can get rid of all that when we're done. It'll all go bye-bye. All right, we have Caterium or quick wire being made there. Grab these. Good, I didn't get rid of that one. This one's ready for the stingers now. Okay, doing good. Go ahead and throw these motors in there. Because I don't quite have everything lined up the way I want it, so Assembly directors, magnetic field generators, thermal propulsion units, nuclear pasta. This is going to take a bit. It does not, in fact, actually use any nuclear material. And I don't unlock it until I finish this tier up. So I can't even do this. Let's go ahead and see how many more turbo motors we have going on here. 7 more. How'd you like moving? So grab a few, bring it over here. I haven't completely decided if I want to move this over to up there in the main depot area, because like it's working fine over here, and then I'd have to move all this too. And you look at the excess storage, that'd be a problem. So this might still be like my remote workplace where the hub is. We're still working on the big area up there. Get all these trains going through and all that. It's doing great. Wrong one. Yeah, it's still running that. Hey, welcome to the stream. Glad to have you here. We are about an hour and 48 minutes in. I'm doing pretty good today. It's a Monday and I'm a bit tired, but other than that, I mean the game's going pretty good. This is a long-term playthrough, so I've still got a lot of stuff to do. Trying to go fancy with it a little more. We're getting there. Eleven, 12. We'll leave those in there in case we need more. We're going to grab this out too. We're going to throw it in here. Keep it at the end. Whatever. We'll just throw it all in there. Well, thanks. I'm glad you enjoy it. Okay, all those are done. We're going to go down here and catch alien DNA capsules. We are going to send these off. Yeah, throw that in there too. Yeah, it's a pretty fun game. This is like just where I've been setting. There's a lot of other factories. These are really small compared to the other things. So you're not really seeing the main part of this world. I have a giant platform in the sky with a large train depot where everything's coming in. This is just like the outer line of the trains that collect stuff and take it over there to the main area. So a lot of work to do on here. Just grinding away at it. Sorry, just had to check something there. Okay, 1 second. I gotta step away for just a minute. I will put this on pause. All right, sorry about that. I am back. I just need to send one quick text. Had somebody drop in, had to catch him real quick. Okay. That looks good. All right. Sweet. Hey, yeah, back into it. Yeah, I see your chat there. Sorry. Had to take care of some business. I do play Minecraft a lot, and let's see, what else am I streaming lately? Mostly Satisfactory and Minecraft, but I have done some Destiny. Cubic Odyssey was one I did a playthrough on that one. That one's done. And then we've got a little bit of Fallout 76, just for kicks. I don't put that one up on the YouTube channel. I just keep it over here. Let's see. I need to get back over to the other window real quick. There we go. Yeah. So that's kind of what I'm into. Like PvP against other players. PvE works fine as far as the player versus environment and things like that, but which this is. There's definitely a lot of stuff in the environment you have to tackle. Let's see, hard drives. I've got one left, and that needs to be saved for the other. Yeah, this is a good game to get into. That's still chugging away at that. Good. Let's see what we got. This should be upticking our coupons quite a bit. Yeah, because the DNA amount's coming in. Yeah, I think this would be a good game to try out. Yeah. I can't remember what the price was on this one. Hold on one second. I need to step back out and see who just came in. 1 second. Sorry. Thought I heard somebody at the door. I had to check on that. Yeah, I'd definitely say give this game a try. It's got a and there's a little bit of danger with some of the animals on here, but like just be cautious until you're geared up well. Like I'm trying to think if there's any nearby. Like there's the different levels of the animals of each one. Oh, well, thanks. This over here is just working through the copper. So I've got two Mark III miners digging up the copper ore, and then each level here is just, and I haven't finished this up. I've got to put the glass and everything in to make it look nice, but it processes this. So this each level is processing one of these units here. And I am from the U.S. I'm on the East Coast. So just getting into that time change today or this weekend. You know what? While we're waiting on that, I might as well do this. Let's see. We'll go ahead and get our glass, which is in this shortcut bar here. We're going to put it up, probably on the bottom first. Oh, well, I have to do that. Let's see. 7. This is that platform. Go ahead and put them all the corners. These are just to be able to build off of. Yeah, it's a pretty map. And everything's the same for every player, as far as I know. When you're playing through it, you get the same exact map, all the resources in the same exact spot. So you don't have to like figure it out again. You can watch tutorials, and there's resources out there to show you where all the stuff is. If you need help with that, so it's a good game to play through. There's a lot of good stuff out there. Let's see, that goes there. That goes there. Now my entrances will be. Well, yeah, let's do that. I am actually at work today. Just don't have any clients at the moment. So this is what I do when I have time. Let's get rid of that and that. Okay, good. Oh, no, don't delete that. Okay. Wait, I just did the, no, I don't want to do all side. Well, I mean, I guess we could, but I won't. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. That needs to be from here up, though. So I need to put, oh, I already did it. It's right here. Thanks. Well, I hope you were able to find the game and get into it, because it's pretty fun to play through. So definitely worth the money that you spend on it. Some games, you know, you get them and you're like, was this really worth the money? But this one I found to be well worth it, at least in my experience and the way I play. So some people aren't into the same style of play that I am, which is okay. We're going to go find the other hot bar. There we go. Or everybody's different. Everybody's into different, oh no, darn it. Different style of games and all that. So for some people, this isn't quite what they want to do. They want to go shoot things, and that's fine. I do some games like that, but so nothing wrong with it. Just not my main thing. Dress that up, and then we need to scroll back down here and put trim around that. Or there we go. Throw that up there. No, I'm good right now. I don't really use Discord a lot. Have in the past, but it's just not where I'm active right now. Oh, did I make it? Did I make it? Yeah, I made it. Sweet. All right, that's the outside. That's got, I need to get the upstairs opened up and trimmed, and we need to put our, this is going to be interesting. We've got a blueprint for structure, train entrance, diamond building entrance. Like, no, that's not it. Upper floor entrance. That's what I'm looking for. Now I've got to place this like that. All right, and then we're going to delete this. We're going to do another one. Blueprints, upper floor entrance. Right there. And we've got to delete that. Good. All right. Grab the right toolbar. So this is number 2 in the corners. And a number 4. There, okay, now do the same thing on the other side. All right. Oh, wrong one. Blueprint. There we go. Upper floor entrance. Twist that around. One more time. There we go. It clicks there. Let's see if I can do both of these and then delete. I mean, I do have some better graphics on some of the other things. I just don't really have them for this one. I mean, I do have like your away screens, your starting screens, and all that set up in here. But I don't really think it needs much else for overlays. Some of the plugins don't seem to be working right, like the event stuff and all that. I just need to figure out what's wrong with them. There's that. Let's make sure the other side's set. And I think that's it. I think that finishes that one up. That's all looking nice. We'll head back over here and see how everything's going in the manufacturing area. We're still chugging away at that. How much more we got? Oh man, this is going to be a while. Let's get these out of here. Toss them in here. And check on the coupons. Yep, they're still getting them. What do we have set up here? Nothing? Oh, that's just our manual uploader for any extra stuff we need or we find. I think a good thing to do there, since we do end up using a lot of the concrete, is go ahead and throw all this into that. What games do you usually play? I'm going to ask that question. Get over here. Throw these in. How many more? 23 more? I need 7 more of these bad boys. See what I'm short on. Everything? No. Okay, we need more of that. Grab some from here. And we will throw it in here. Should work. Yeah, okay. That needs more aluminum casings. Oh. Excuse me. I think that's enough. Because our goal is to make the turbo motors, and as long as it's producing those, we shouldn't need the rest of this. So I think we had an excess of that. This is a different thing. It's a quick wire setup. What is that? This is just a piece that stopped mid. Oh, okay, I see. What does it do with that yellow thing? Oh, okay. Puts it in. Nice. I don't think I've ever actually watched the animation. So a whole parts tray comes out and it puts them together, but that's nothing to do with the actual thing we're building here. It's just the animation they have for this. Can't get up in there, can I? It's probably for safety's sake. Okay, there we go. And then that presses it together. It's pretty cool that it has that detail. I think 7 is all we needed. So let's go ahead and finish this up. And we'll have everything unlocked that we need. And here. Nice. Okay.
Milestone reached. Project part
Let's watch
number
the launch.
9, nuclear
That's not in the way, is
pasta,
it?
can be created in the particle accelerator. The accelerator has vast and fluctuating power demands, depending on the recipe, so will need careful integration with your factory.
Okay, there we go.
Fix-It does not waste,
Maybe it
so
is.
nuclear waste can be refined by the particle accelerator into plutonium for reuse in the nuclear power plant.
Where'd it go?
Fun
Oh, there it
fact.
is.
Fix-It psychologists suggest factory designs reflect the minds of their creators in unexpected ways. On an unrelated note, your infrastructural choices have been interesting.
Does it just freeze up there? Like, is that? I never actually looked to see. Is that where it stays until it comes back down? Okay. See if we can find it again. Yep, there it is. Huh. Odd. Okay. Still sending that stuff out. There we go. Transfer it over there. Yeah, as far as base stuff, lower level stuff, I mean, we've got all of the, I could try to make some more inhalers. We can get that filled out. Let's see how much we have. Inhalators right there. We can do 76 more. Protein, no, this one right here. Oh, let me throw them into storage and keep them around. Speaking of storage, oh yeah, that's right. I can't do both. Throw that in there. Throw those in there, and make more. Oh. That needs to go into storage. This can go away. With that, well, we'll throw that over there. Try to use this one so we don't use up alien DNA. It's others that uses the proteins. Some of these use the, gosh, what is it? Oh, okay, that's it. That's all we got. What am I trying to say? I'm gonna look it up. Yeah, this one uses the mycelia. It's good for other things though. This one also uses mycelia. Nutritional just uses these 3 things that I've collected all over the place. Protein uses the alien protein, which nuts usually have protein in them. So nutritional one's the one I usually go with, and should have enough for a while. You really only need them when you get into combat. If you take any damage, it just heals you up. So that's the plan anyway. All right. You know what? I think we made a good bit of progress today. We still got this chugging away, making some alien DNA modules. I don't know if we need any more of those. Alien technology. This one's just that, and we got to get in-game stuff. This is tier 9 singularity cell. We're not ready for that. Power slug, same thing. The time crystals are tier 9. Not ready for that. I say that. Hold on. We have we've unlocked particle accelerators. I'm just going to place it. I don't have the stuff to place this. Never mind. Because we probably haven't unlocked the recipe for diamonds yet. So yeah. No, it's the particle accelerator that turns the diamonds into crystals, but we need another system, another machine that actually turns coal, I think, into diamonds. And we're not there yet. Might be compacted coal, as a matter of fact. So I'd have to get a setup for making more compacted coal somewhere. Anyway, I think that's about it. We made some good progress, I feel like. Nothing major, nothing spectacular. We've unlocked rocket fuel from the turbo fuel. We've gotten a few new alternate recipes going. We processed all our power crystals. We, I don't know. We've done a few little things. We've got the all of Tier 8 finished up. Particle enrichment is now in place. So we've got to take heavy frames, make pressure conversion cubes in the blender, I believe, and then we're going to make nuclear pasta in the particle accelerator. This does not require any actual nuclear material, so it is a little confusing, but it is necessary for, I think, for making some of this. Let's see. Anyway, so we've laid the next steps. We do not have the infrastructure to make that happen at the moment. So it is what it is. We'll get there eventually, but I think that's about it. All right. Well, thanks so much for joining on this stream. Glad to have you here. And we will do another stream tomorrow morning. I don't know what it'll be. Whether we'll go back to Minecraft or maybe Fallout. I don't know how well received that game was playing, but we'll see. Something will happen. Might even get back into Destiny. I'm not sure. Can't guarantee anything one way or the other, but that's kind of where we're at for now. So thanks so much for watching, and I will catch y'all the next time. Have a good day. Bye-bye.